Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. Now, I did a little bit of housekeeping in between the episode. This Tesla tower over here got destroyed apparently on the last wave, which I did not see happen. We needed to fix the walls for a long time there, and I was putting it off, and I paid the price for that laziness and just didn't get it done in time. So I went ahead and fixed that. I put the walls all the way around it. I moved the wall that I had right here that would stop the big guys, and I put it right over here. That way the big guys would come right underneath here, and as long as there's not too many skeletons that will allow them to prop their way up, I shouldn't really have to worry too much about that. I'm hoping that won't be an issue, but we'll see here. I may end up regretting that decision and just move the wall back, but hopefully that will be fine. Now down here on the bottom, I wanted to show you, one of my dwarves took it upon himself all by his lonesome to come down here, stand right on top of the Tesla tower, and help with the execution of all these guys down here in this like murder pit. Now, I don't know why he's not attacking now, unless maybe they're just not close enough. I hope he doesn't jump down there, because that's not what I want him to do. I do have this little sign up, and I have a sign over here, so I don't know how he got past that, but he did, and I guess I should just leave him here to do his thing, because he is making it go by a little faster. He's actually doing a lot more damage than my tower is, which is saying something, because his skill is pretty high, and it's going to be really, really high by the time he's done with it, because he is, getting skill. I think. Let me go into his equipment and see. Yeah, he's getting skill in that as he fights, so we're going to leave him there to do his thing. Now, on this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go down a little bit further and see if maybe we can find some guardians and some mithril ore, because we have the ability to make the stuff, we just don't have the resources to do it. So I am going to cast my portal down here, and we are going to start chopping our way down as far as we can go. In fact, let's stop right there, because again, how close are we to the bottom? Actually, we're not that close. That should be fine. Although it does look like we're going to break into something right here at the bottom, so we'll have to see how that goes. We need to put a little bit more light in here because it is pretty dark. Go ahead and chop that down. Kind of wish they wouldn't kill this guy, but it's not that big of a deal if they do. The reason I like to keep them alive is, if you can get a whole bunch of these guys in one area, which I've managed to do a few times, they actually do some really, really good work in expanding and destroying some of the dirt. And if every once in a while you send some of your little minions down here, which won't attack, and they won't get attacked in return as well. What is there? Is there a brick wall behind that dirt? Like, they chopped down dirt and they found a brick wall? I've never seen that before. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's kind of weird, to be honest, why you would find a brick wall under there, but we'll take it. Oh, no. Wow, that is a long drop. Let's give them some scaffolding. I was worried that they would go into the lava with that, but yeah, that was not the case. So let's put this book up. Fisher's Book increases the speed at which fish are caught. Well, guys, you definitely need some lights down here, so let's put them every so often, and we'll come over here and put a light here just so we can see. Maybe pick a direction if we can find some resources on either side. I don't really see any, and we're still rather far off from the bottom. About right here is about as far as you want to go. That's usually where the lava begins, so we'll just have to see what this... Not enough mana to cast. There we go. Just in time, too. Let's put a couple potions down so we do have the power. We don't have to worry about that. One's about to run out, so we're fine there. Got one down here. Now, I haven't told any of these guys really to mine anything, which is why there's not a whole lot of dwarves down here. I don't really want to give them a direction yet, but I guess we could. We need to come over here anyways and see what we can find. We haven't gone into this direction yet, and you can kind of see that it's a huge void of darkness. Yeah, I suck at drawing straight lines, apparently. Let's get rid of this, and we'll combine the two together. There we go. Let's see. Nope. Guess not a straight line there either. This is horrible. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm making more work for myself than this is saving. This is just not good. Okay, there we go. You guys can do that. Oh, we need one of those mushrooms, that's for sure. We can use those for our power potions. And that's always the thing that's kind of been holding us back on this playthrough so far, is that I just don't have enough of these mushrooms right here to do the work that I want. Now, on the last level, I built these giant caverns, and there's plenty and plenty of space for my guys to harvest stuff. And this one, I haven't really done that. If I took an hour or so and just made a nice row, kind of like this, but too high is usually the one that you want to do. The mushrooms tend to spawn quite a bit in areas like that. Let's go ahead and chop that down. And we get rid of some of this scaffolding, because I don't really think there's any reason for them to go up that high anymore. And yeah, they're going to need it over here, because apparently they are not doing what I want them to do, which is climb. And I guess I should give them the skill. I shouldn't complain too much about them not climbing, and then not give them the skill to be able to do that. But they are they're pretty bad. Oh, look, we got some resources down here. Now, I usually call these gems or diamonds. You know, they're just these things, which I'll show you because I think I have a few. Yeah, right here. These crystals is what they are, the green ones, and you can pretty much get any of these from those blocks. You just never know which one you're going to find, and you need those crystals to make the portals at the end. And they don't use too many. I think it's like 1 or 2 crystals per portal piece, but you'd be surprised that if you don't go after those every so often, when it comes time to actually make the portal pieces, you just don't have enough. And that really sucks to have to go off and like find them then, because they take quite a long time to chop down. They're not something that you can just run over real quick and be like, boom, boom, you're done. And even with the mithril pickaxe, it's still a very, very long time to chop that down. In fact, since we're talking about mithril pickaxes, I need to see, can I make any more of these? I can make one more. What we need is silver. There's a few places on the map that I know silver's at. I just haven't gone there and gotten it, because I haven't really needed it for all that much. I don't really know if it's... Why won't they come over here and put these things down? I don't really know if it's worth it for me to do that, to go over there and get that silver at this time, but it may be. So let's go ahead and put some lights down over here, just to light up to see what may be over here, because there may be a huge pocket of mithril right here. For all I know, there could be a nice little pocket that we will see once we put the lights down, but until we do that, there's really no way to tell. Where are you going? Are you literally running back? You're not going that way, buddy. You're coming over here. Let's go ahead and release them. There we go. Are you going to go down? Finding way. Quickest way is the portal right down here, guy. There we go. I bet you he's going to fall. There's no way he's going to make that down here. He's going to lose his grip. I got to give him to him in the first place. Doing a sheer, you know, climb like this, that is incredibly hard. Anybody who's ever tried rock climbing, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do a sheer cliff, to be honest. I've seen some people that are very, very good at it. I am not that good. I don't think I could do that. I think I would fall down to my death just like they do quite a bit, so I probably shouldn't be as hard on them as I am. Now, I'm doing a second layer here just so that I can start putting down some torches. Oh, wait, we found one of them. Can attack him. Kill him. Now, we've attacked this guy a couple of times in the past. We've never been able to kill him. We've gotten really, really close, and the only thing that really stops this guy in his tracks is the frozen potions that you can get that freeze them, but they don't last very long. They last for like a millisecond, and so you would need a ton of those things. We're doing a little bit of damage to them. Now, they're not dangerous. They don't kill your guys. They don't harm you in any way, so maybe we shouldn't actually be attacking them. The only reason I actually do attack them is because I'm curious as what they drop, if anything. Maybe they don't drop anything at all, but I've never been able to kill one, so I'm very, very curious about that. They're fairly cool, though. There's something up here. There might be another guardian, maybe. But yeah, they're really, really cool because you don't lose those resources. In fact, the only bad thing about having those guys spawn is if they spawn where you have a base, of course they tear everything down. And that's, you know, kind of counterproductive to build up a huge base and put down the walls and the bridges and the, you know, the food and all that other stuff, and then have them come through and just wreck the entire area. But, you know, if you don't dig too far down and you don't build your base down here too far, you won't have to worry about that. See, like, I build my base at the very top, and that's not an issue for me. But for those of you who may be building a little outpost here and there, you could run into some problems like that. And there's nothing over here. I'm kind of bummed out that there's no resources. Usually, just coming down in one little direction, you find plenty of resources, and you find too many to know what direction to go in. And this one, not so much. Not really a good sign. Let's put a little light down here. That way we can just light that area up a little bit more. Let's put a light here. Gonna need another portal. Let's put that here. I think they're out of portals, actually. No, they still had one over here for 2 minutes, which is fine. It's not too big of a waste to really have the power to waste, but let's see. We are going to put scaffolding here, and we're going to chop up. Now, the reason I'm coming through the brick rather than this red stuff over here is the red stuff is actually denser than the stone. And so I'll break through this stone a whole lot quicker. And there's some water up here that I want to get for my potions, and I want to see what else is up here as well. Maybe see if I can find some more gold for some Tesla towers before this wave comes in. Or some more mithril for mithril pickaxes and armor. And there we go right there. I think this is the mithril that we want, so we're going to grab that. And we got some more fish over here as well. This is a nice little fishing hole. Let's see who's getting attacked. You're not that important. You're not doing anything I really want you to do. In fact, I don't know what you're doing over here, but it's not... well, they're going through a lot of my food. Whoa, check this out. This is a nice little chunk right here. This is exactly what I wanted. Come on, guys. Chop up here just a little bit. I just want you to break through so I can see what's up here. And then I'm going to give you like 50 more tasks. So let's keep heading in this direction. It seems to be working for us pretty good so far. We will have to go up at some point. Now, it's always easier to go down than it is to go up. But this is the level that I really want to be on. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gold, and I'm looking for mithril. And so gold would be slightly above where I'm at, and mithril, of course, right here on the level that I'm at right now. So this, ideally, is where I should be, because I can skip the gold. The gold really is only used for the Tesla towers. And if I can get better armor and better weapons, then I don't really need the towers as much. You know, they definitely help out, and they definitely lower my responsibility, that I don't have to do as much and pay attention as much during the waves. But again, if they have better armor, I can kind of just let them do their own thing and not really have to worry about them dying. Because as I said many times before, once they get the mithril armor, they are pretty unstoppable. So let's go ahead and put the mithril pickaxe on this guy. Let's see, you know what? We might make another one. Of course, we need silver, so we're going to have to hold off on that. What about the mithril armor? Can we make a few pieces of armor or weapons? You know what? I want the weapons first. So I'm going to do my staffs, because again, the staffs, they're the ones that use the least amount of mithril out of all the stuff you have. But they do use crystals, and crystals are just as rare, if not more so, in the beginning until you go around and start looking for the stuff. So that's up to you whether you want to do it that way. I only need a few of them. I don't really need too many. So let's do one of these, and we need purple as well. So let's make, yeah, in fact, I only need 2, so that's going to be perfectly fine right there. Now, if you look at the other weapons that you can make, like the sword actually uses more than any of the other ones. It uses 4 bars, which is pretty high on the cost. If you look at the hammer only uses 3, but it uses 2 silver. So depending on what kind of resources you have available, I've never seen a map where you have more mithril than silver, but I guess it could happen. And the mithril hammer does 45 damage. The sword does 45 damage. So it's the same amount of damage. In fact, let me click on it so you guys can see it. It's the same amount of damage. It just has different amount of resources to make the item. I don't think either one goes faster. I don't know if the sword, you know, maybe swing faster, and the hammer has a knockback ability. It kind of seems like they may have that kind of effect on there, but you can't hold me to that because I'm not sure. Whereas the staff only does 20 damage, and the distance is 6 on it, but it does have the ability to ricochet like the mithril towers do. So I think overall these staffs are pretty amazing, and the fact that they can be shot from so far away is pretty cool. And again, if you want to do a heavy bow, which I'll probably end up doing a few of those, it only uses 2 of the mithril bars, and the rest is wood and then rope. So you can kind of avoid using the crystals in that sense if you wanted to upgrade that. But we got a lot of mithril down here, so that's not really too big of a deal. Let's kill those things. I wonder why nobody would come over here. I understand only one guy can come up here at a time, but you'd think somebody would climb up this little area and destroy this for me. Doesn't seem like they want to. Maybe because the portal's here, and so when they get over here, they're just automatically, you know, returning with what they have. I don't know why that's... Usually if you put it right next to the portal, they're pretty good about getting up here. Or wherever you tell them to go. And why do you have... He came all the way down here just to pick some stuff up. He actually has a Tesla tower on his back. It's that, you know, I wish they would not go through portals with stuff on them, because that's just kind of wasted time on the portal that they come through and pick up like 1 item rather than 3 because of that. Man, look at all that mithril. That is a lot of mithril. That's nice. Oh, nice. Look at this. This is perfect. This is why I wanted to come down here rather than go up a little further, because this is kind of what I was hoping to find. Didn't know I was going to do it. This is not a definite thing that would happen. I figured it might be a little bit higher up. But holy crap, this is nice. This is a nice little vein. This is a great little tunnel. This is probably the exact height that I want. Like, I don't want to go down any further than this. Otherwise, that's where the lava is going to be. And I haven't really seen any reason or any purpose to use the lava. It may come into play later on down the road. I kind of figured at one point, if I was being really, not lazy, but really creative, I could just build a hole all the way from the surface to the lava. And then when the portals spawn, they would spawn right above the hole and just drop down to their death. The problem with that is you don't get any of the loot, and you don't get any of the experience for killing them that way. So it is kind of cool to see, but it's very counterproductive in gathering resources and doing the things that you need to do. So that's kind of why I haven't done it yet. Smithing book increases the speed at which objects are made from metal. So let's do another portal, because I'm pretty sure this one's close to running out. Yeah, about 50 seconds. And they still haven't climbed up here. Now, finally, he's going to come up here. There goes the water. I will go ahead and tell them to start gathering some of this, because you can always use more water. We need to make more mana potions fairly soon here as well. Here we go. We'll put a couple scaffolding up here. And we need to put some lights up here as well, so we can start getting a bird's eye view of what might be located over here. I don't think we can put one over here because they can't put it down while they're swimming. So that's fine. Okay, you guys are going pretty good. A little piece right there. Let's go ahead and put some more lights right there. One over here, one right over there. Put some there, and some over here. And then we are going to continue, because I think this is going pretty well. I do hear an enemy. I do hear some moaning there. So hopefully we have found another guardian. That will be pretty sweet. And you know, because we didn't get a guardian piece, a portal piece, from the last guardian we killed in that pyramid, there's still a part of me that's still kind of hoping that maybe they don't drop one. Maybe they don't drop one in the pyramids. Maybe it's bugged out. Maybe whatever happened happened, and we will still find, you know, 3 more guardians down here to kill. I know I'm just kind of deluding myself, but it's a nice thought. You know, it's a nice thought to believe that. So let's do a few more torches. And somebody over here, I think they might be. Let's see, how much do I have left on my portal? Nothing. I don't even see a portal. There we go. I don't know why I put it so high up, but there it is. We'll put a scaffolding piece to help these guys out. Where are you going? He's probably trying to find a way home. Collecting resources from where? No, you're not going that route. Please. We'll have to control, release, control, and release. This is a nice little method if they decide they're trying to run out and you forgot to put down a portal. This definitely does help them change their mind and be like, oh, you know what? There's actually a better location. It does take them a few seconds of confusion to figure that out, but it's still pretty nice. So, in fact, let's put this up here, and we're going to put some lights down right up here on this side and over here. Put it right there. There we go. Is there going to be something up here? There might actually be something up here. Oh, there's some more mithril right over here. Well, we're going to go get that pretty soon. Let's see, how's the best way to get that? Oh, no, we are going to stop right there. That is probably going to drop into the lava. You know, what's the best way to do that? We're going to hold off. We're going to come over here and work our way down. Maybe right there. That way I can get a better view of what's down there without breaking right into it and just falling down to the lava. Because there are some gems there, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be a floor. Like, we've seen that before, where it looks like there's stuff there, and then if you really, really want to get that, you have to build a flooring up underneath it somehow and get it yourself. But they don't always make it easy for you. So let's... While these guys are doing that, let's come back up here, and we are going to put down our Tesla tower right there. And we do have all our traps down already. Oh man, that was horrible for that sheep. Or that llama. Oh, I feel so bad when they die like that. Oh man, and it finally killed everything down here. At least everything that it was able to get. That's pretty nice. You know what? I may just send one of my archers to kind of sit over here. If I walk him down here myself and then let him go, he may just sit here and just sit here and nail these guys over and over and over again. I'll wait until the next wave and try that, but I think that might actually work. Let's see. You know what? I don't think there's anything there. I don't think there's gonna be a flooring there, to be honest. What if we put a light right there? We'll put a light up here. I think that's going to be the end of this tunnel right there. But we can come up here and we can... Holy... This is... Yes, this is where we're going. Holy snikes, guys. This is perfect. Nice, nice little area of resources. Let's put a portal right there. Actually, we'll do a couple pieces. Or a couple portals. I don't know why I call it pieces. Do that. We'll pick up the scaffolding. And we will wait for them to do that. We do need to refine some of that stuff that they've already gotten into bars, because that's going to take a while. So we will do this. 5 bars. It's not too bad. Could have used more. We don't have enough for silver. We're out of coal? Really? Well, we can fix that. I do know of a little area over here that has a decent amount of coal. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. And I do believe there's a couple pieces on the ground already. So we can come up here and grab this stuff real quick as soon as they're done down there. But as I said before, it's not really a high priority. I want to get these resources first before we go off and try getting all that stuff. Are you stuck? You stuck in the wall? Come on, get it. You can do it. Did he get confused? He has it on his back. I can see it when he turns to the side. You can see he has it on his back. He got confused, and now he's not going to put it down. He's going to go all the way back home. Maybe come back in a second, but I doubt it. Somebody else will have to come back in its place. That's just... Little tiny bugs like that kind of annoy me a little bit, but not too much that I want to stop playing. It's just one of those things where I notice it, and I'm like, you're driving me nuts. Let's kill. We'll kill everything. Okay, you guys are fine over here. I don't need to watch you. Let's come over here. I want to kill these little guys so bad, just because it's going to be funny to watch it. Let's see, where are these guys getting hurt? And these guys continue to spawn. Even though the sarcophagus is gone, these guys still spawn. And there's a little crystal over here. I wonder who dropped that. Those are pretty rare. You don't get those too often. Now, I did try sitting here destroying everything around this thing, thinking that maybe it might drop the portal piece if you completely destroy it. It's not there. Like, there's nothing you can click on to destroy it. If you click on the outside, it just destroys the wall around it. Now, remember, when you come over here to destroy things, make sure you hit the left click and not the right click. If you hit the right click, it destroys the stuff in the background. So when you see the sarcophagus, you left click on it and say deconstruct or destroy construction or whatever it says, and that will destroy the sarcophagus. It will destroy this little statue that stops you porting in and things of that sort. I do need to get rid of this, and there's a little bit more coal over here too. Yeah, that's going to be nice. We can get some more iron while we're at it as well. Not that we really need it. We got tons and tons of iron. And then we got our portal pieces that we can put over here, which may or may not actually happen on this playthrough. I'm still leaning towards the side of hope and thinking that it will, because it's too painful to think of the other way. Let's do this. We need to put some more lights down. Wow, they made quick work of this area. That was really, really fast. That's exactly how I like it to be. Let's go ahead and gather all this water. We don't really need it. We could combine it with this by destroying this little block right here in the middle, and that would allow more fish to spawn, but I kind of need the water more than I need the fish at this moment. I may regret saying that because I think we do need food, to be honest. But I have 61 steaks right here, so I don't think that's, you know, I think once I put that down, they should be fine. Now they're probably sick and tired of this fish stew because I've been feeding it to them for a very long time now. Mainly because fish are, you know, very plentiful on this map, and it's very easy for me to get more of them. I can just go out fishing, and you know, it takes like 4 or 5 minutes, and I got enough to make a huge batch of this stew for them. Let's put some more beer down. You would think eventually they would get sick and tired of beer, and I know some of you guys are like, blasphemy. You can't get sick and tired of beer. I'm not really a big beer drinker. Holy crap, I can't talk. But yeah, I know some people can drink it all the time and never get tired of it. I've heard of movie stars in the past. I can't remember what's his name. I think it may be like Burt Reynolds or somebody from some of the older movies. They used to walk around with like a 6-pack of beer all day long, and they would just drink beer, and that's all they would do is just drink. They wouldn't eat very much. They would just drink beer, and you know, to each their own. If it works for you, you could be like that George Burns guy who smokes cigarettes or cigars his entire life and survives all the way to like his 90s. That's not the common occurrence. Usually, you know, you get some kind of disease or some kind of illness because of that excessive, you know, use of anything really. I mean, if you eat pizza every day for the rest of your life, you're gonna develop something because of that. If you eat, you know, you're not supposed to have that much of anything, you know, like too much of anything is not good for you. So I try to make sure their diet is as well balanced as I can give them, which is not always the best. I probably should go a little bit further and make sure that they have you know, some greens on there. They don't really have a salad. Like the closest thing to a salad is a giant piece of steak on some lettuce. Like that's the closest thing that dwarves will eat that has greens on it, which, you know, is actually kind of true if you like read books and stuff that have dwarves in it. A lot of the time they are disgusted by anything that's green because they're just not into that. And so the fact that I can even get them to eat a little bit of that is kind of like a big deal. That's pretty cool. So you guys are fine up here. I could probably make a few more traps before the wave comes. Let's see, how many more can I make? 6? You know, 6 is better than none. So we will do that. Come over here, put this down, a few more over here. It's these guys that constantly spawn that eat up a lot of my traps, but I don't mind it. Again, it's good experience and loot because they constantly give me more and more loot. Let me check down here, make sure all my guys are back up and none of them are stuck down here. This guy's stuck down here. As soon as he's done fishing, it's going to be an issue. Guess I can waste a portal on him. And it is kind of a waste because he's the only one who's going to use it. Can I not pick up that water? Huh. Why can't I pick up the water? That's pretty weird. Let's see. 25.6k worth of experience if I build a railroad. What? I don't really want to. It's not something I really need. Let's see. Should I do weapons or armor? I'm leaning towards weapons because they do more damage with them. And if they can do faster damage, they will inadvertently take less damage because they're killing the creature faster. So let's do one of these. Do we have enough silver? We have enough silver to do 2 at least. And there is a couple places on the map that we can get some more, as I said before. So we'll do that. And that should be enough for now. Wow, that mithril does not last very long. I figured it would last a whole lot longer than that, as much as we got. Where are you guys? Are you seriously? You guys are walking back? Okay, well, there's the last portal I can give you. And you're kidding me. He's walking all the way down here to get to that one. I guess it is closer than running back, but yeah, still, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, let's start getting this stuff. We will put that down. We're gonna need to get some scaffolding up here. Lots of scaffolding. There we go. And we'll put one there. What about over here? Can we get any of this without scaffolding? A little bit of it. We can get to that, and we'll probably have to put down at least one more piece there. And over here, we need a little bit more. Do that and see if they can come over here and get this in some way without falling down. I don't even know what's over here, to be honest. So we're going to put some lights down as well. all the locations to help out with that. We're going to go ahead and get some of these resources too. Go ahead and chop it down because they're going to be over here. Grab that as well. Wonder why they can't put a light there. They put it here? Yeah, there we go. And they can't put a light here? That doesn't make any sense. They should definitely be able to put lights down in all these locations. Grab this. How far away are we from the base? Like, can they walk this distance, really? Ooh, we're definitely grabbing those mushrooms. Grab this over here. Not right there. There we go. You know what? We could just connect it right there. There we go. Now, who's getting attacked? Oh, they're just spiders. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at all this coal right here. Where are we, anyways? Are we... Where is this? To my base. They're not too far away. Let's see. Do we have any potions? Yes, we do. Well, I'm going to use some potions then. Let's put a portal right there. And we're going to come over here and get all this coal. Again, coal is one of those resources that is really used in a lot of ingredients. Or not ingredients, it's used as an ingredient in a lot of recipes, I should say. It's used in food, it's used in making armor, it's used in refining the bars that are used in making armor. So you use it in pretty much everything you get, and you just never have enough of it. There are a few times early on in the game where you just have so much coal that you're not really looking for more, and that's basically because a lot of the advanced recipes that you will use coal with, you don't get until about halfway through the game. And so you may end up having quite a bit at the very beginning. But again, it's one of those things where if you have the opportunity to get some, you probably should, because you're going to need it at one point. And my guys are getting attacked by some. Let's see. I don't want my guys dying. Oh, it's just these things over here. Okay, let's pick that up. Where are they getting hit? Oh, they're getting hit over here now. Well, they're getting hit on every part of this map. I remember when we first started, that kind of annoyed me, that the fact that that thing was going off like every 5 seconds. Now I've kind of gotten used to it, because it does go off every 5 seconds. You know, a lot of my traps are gone. Oh, man, these stupid animals, they always wait. I don't know if they have the spawn timer set with the waves, but it does seem like the animals do spawn like shortly before the wave lands. Just to kind of go through and get rid of a lot of your traps, which, you know, is not really that bad of a thing. It does just kind of drive you nuts, though, when you spend all that time making sure that the traps are there and everything's set up, and then you come back and like 3/4 of your traps are gone because the animals came through. And they're kind of strong, the animals. They actually take quite a few of the traps with them when they walk through the area. Now, thankfully, the snails, who spawn everywhere in this game, do not use traps. They don't get hit by them. They don't die by them, which, you know, is kind of unfortunate if you're actually trying to, you know, get the resources off of those animals. But there's not a whole lot I use the slime for. I know you can make lights out of them and things of that sort, but it's not something I've really ever bothered with. I don't really like the look of them, of the slime torches. But I know some people use them quite a bit. Why can't I put any lights over here? Like, what is the deal with why they don't want to put lights down? Let's put some over here. Come on, guys. I know you want to put those lights down. I want to see what's over here. And we got 11 seconds before the next wave. And some of my guys are kind of damaged a little bit, so this may not work out very well. Let's see. Is my weapons done? Yes, my weapons are done. Let's see. Who needs a good weapon? You... you're going to upgrade from a steel one? I had a whole bunch of silver, and this guy's still using steel. Well, that's not good at all. That's my bad right there. Let's upgrade you from silver to mithril. Steel, let's give you a silver, I guess. Let's see, you're fine. You're good. Not very often you see somebody with mithril. That's really, really nice. Oh, wait. I forgot to put my mage stuff on. Okay. Here you go. You're going to get a nice upgrade. Oh, that looks beautiful. Yes. Just in time. Let's see, do I need another one? I need one more of those. 2 more of those, actually. Let's see, can I make any more? I don't think I have any more mithril. Let's see, 2 more of these. Yeah, I need more mithril. Can I make more? I can, just 1 more. Because I'm out of coal. How many mithril do we have? 24. So we just need more coal, and I can make some more armor and some more weapons, okay? Well, we are getting it. It's just taking a while. They're going about it. Let's put some lights up here as well. Let's go check out the portal. So we got one opening up on the right, one opening up on the left. So just 2 for now. Let's see. Now this thing is closed off, so it shouldn't have to worry about the gargoyles coming in. And we got 2 on the left. That's not good. That's not where a lot of my traps are or a lot of my towers are. I prefer them to be over on the other side. Let's pick up the scaffolding before it causes some issues. And we may have to bring our guys back to help with the defense. Let's see how this is going. Okay, they're going to kill the gargoyles. That's perfect. It didn't get to my other towers. That's exactly how I want it. And I did get rid of the row here so that the big guys would come over here and all get annihilated. Because I wanted that experience. I wanted that loot off of those guys. And I think this area over here is powerful enough, strong enough, with the 3 towers that they have, to take those things on. Ideally, this would be better suited if it was high enough up, kind of like over here is, where the enemies can walk over it. How did these guys get in? Come on, guys. Sally forth right over here. I need you to protect this thing. I cannot lose this thing again. We cannot let that happen. Come on, all of you over here now. Come on. Do it. Kill it. Kill him. Oh, come on. All I got is range guys over here, and they're just annihilating. I guess they can fly right underneath my bridge. That's not a good idea. I guess maybe I should put some hatches or something there. Come on, guys. Get in here and kill these things. Anything. Don't let them die. Okay, I think we got that under control. No, they're still not attacking. Anytime. Look at my guys. They're just standing there. Like, he's literally standing right on top of one of them, and he won't do anything about it. Ugh. Guys, crazy kids. Okay, this is gonna go good. Hopefully these builders do not build upwards and they don't have any shield guys to do that. Hopefully my guys can kind of keep them in check. There we go. Nice. Okay, so it's hitting at least 2 at a time. If I upgraded this one more time, it would hit 3, but I didn't want to lower it even further, because that would be really easy for that builder or a skeleton guy just to hop up here and get here. I wanted at least 3 high. So what I could end up doing later on is just removing this and making it go up 1 more, and then putting a hatch right here, not a hatch, but a doorway on this side, a doorway on this side, and just no hatches, and leaving the roof as the wall up there. And see, this is why I moved out this little block, so that these big guys could come in here, because what was happening is they would just kind of sit here and they would walk over here and get hurt a little bit, but they wouldn't die completely. And at least this way they will die. Oh no, they got in. No, 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 no. We gotta kill these things. Come on, guys, get over here. I don't know where you're at, but you need to stop what you're doing and get up here. I need to put a stronger door. That was just I think it was just steel. But I can make something better than that. I can't remember what it was. It's like plate iron or something like that. It looks really cool. It looks very sturdy. Oh, crap. Look at all these guys that are getting in. I don't think my setup is as well as it should be anymore. Come on, guys. Get over here. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to have to make some refinements. Do some stronger hatches, some stronger doors. Add some more Tesla towers over here, because this is not enough. Not nearly enough. And these guys might die, maybe? If they get a little closer. No, they're all burning already. Well, I did less damage on that one than I think I did last time with fewer things. So, yeah, maybe the setup I had was better. But I did get more eyeballs, which is kind of what I wanted. I don't have enough of those. I never got very many of those on the level. So let's go in here to craft real quick, and we will look down here. Yeah, steel doors. All I had was iron doors. So I have a steel door. I can drag that down there. Put that down. And that should give them a little bit extra strength right there. That will be the door that they are all trying to hit. I believe that's the best door in the game. There's no mithril doors that you can get that I'm aware of. It would be pretty cool if there was. You know what they could do is they could allow people to interchange the ingredients in a recipe with any metal. So if you make a wooden door, have it where instead of wood you use iron, and instead of iron you use gold and silver and then mithril and so on and so forth. And that way you wouldn't have to actually come up with new recipes. You would still be getting a better door, but the programmers wouldn't have to put more effort into it, really. And it would just be allowing the player to, like, think these things up and be like, you know what, if I put this in there, what kind of weird combination would I get out of this stuff? Instead of just giving me the recipe, allow me to kind of tinker with it and learn the recipe on my own, I think would be kind of a cool aspect. But I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode there, guys. We will, I think, on the next episode, continue our exploration. I do need to do a little bit of housekeeping up there and rebuild all those traps. And I think if I have enough gold, I will put another Tesla tower down on this side right here. Over here on this side. I may end up getting rid of these and just putting a level 3 tower down right there. And I kind of need to do something with this bridge, which is actually one of the worst things you can put down here, I think, unless you cover it up with something. And they seem to be coming in from this corner, so what I may end up doing is just getting rid of this corner and putting another doorway and seeing if that stops them. It may or it may not, I don't know. But it's not really serving a purpose other than looks. So we'll see how that works, and hopefully that will do something. But again, guys, if you like these episodes, please hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, leave those comments down below. I love hearing back from you guys. The comments that you guys have left is just amazing. I love hearing the different ideas and hearing what you've done on your levels and what has worked and what hasn't. Some of you have come up with like really, really good suggestions, like a pillbox, which is kind of why I did this little thing over here in the first place. Because you asked for me to do a pillbox type design, and this is what I came up with. And this is actually working fairly well. Maybe a little bit more tweaking to it as the waves get harder, especially because we're really, really close to level 12. But again, keep those ideas coming, guys, and remember that this is a journey that we're all taking together as far as the game goes, so the ideas you have shape the videos that I produce for you. So if you want to see something, even if it's just something weird, leave it down below. If it is a little too weird for me, I may just tell you that, yeah, we'll get to it whenever we can. But I like weird ideas. I like the strange stuff that maybe other people have not done before. So, yeah, definitely leave that down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.